Hi, I'm Rogum, and welcome to my blind playthrough of Road to Vostok. I'm going to take a few minutes here and go through the settings and get my Azeron Cyborg controller mapped to be similar to what I'm used to when playing Tarkov. I'll cut most of this out. If there's interest later, I can provide a detailed video on how I set my Cyborg up to work with this game. Alright, let's see. New game. Standard, random start kit, summer. Yeah, we'll go ahead with that and enter the road. And nope, we've got an intro to watch.
I'm broadcasting this now because this is probably my last opportunity before it all ends tomorrow. The events that happened here in Finland have been all over the news, but I'm afraid nobody will ever know the truth. The real truth is impossible to understand unless you were here, in Area 05, southeast Finland, where it all began. Before I tell you what actually happened, you first have to understand Finland as a country and how this even started. For over 70 years, we maintained our neutrality. In doing so, we created a 1,340-kilometer neutral shield between the west and the east. This shield is a border zone that runs from the Arctic in the north to the Gulf of Finland in the south. The word shield is important. A shield is a defensive tool. It should never be used as a weapon. After maintaining the shield for all these years, we were forced to join a military alliance. We were forced into a position where our role was eventually determined by those who seek power, not peace. The first years were easy. While we never lowered our guard, it seemed that nothing had really changed. However, once enough time passes, we accept the illusion of safety. We wrap ourselves in the mindset that we are in control of our own future. But we were just a tool for a bigger plan. This plan revealed itself relatively quickly when a global military initiative was started. This former shield slowly lost its meaning and was transformed into a sword whose purpose no longer relied on defense. Building a massive sword near this border zone is an action that has consequences. We knew this the moment the initiative started. But were there any other options? I don't think so. This initiative brought billions of dollars and thousands of jobs to a country seeking economic growth. On top of the economic impacts, if all your northern allies have accepted the same plan and the same benefits, you don't want to be the black sheep, the only one who says no. However, the other northern countries are relatively far and safe behind this former shield. Finland is not. So, what really happened here? As you might have guessed, it was one of those beautiful midsummer nights when a large explosion.
Very cool. I thought that was a very well done intro. Kind of piques my interest. And let's see where we start. Alright. There's our exit. Sleep, random 6 hours. Alright, here's our inventory. Let's put the backpack on. We got an empty gun. Looks like we have to load our magazines. And let's get our Yep, there we go. Let's get that put in there. And get our inventory sorted out just a little bit here. Not that there's much. Wonder if you can hotkey bandages. Alright, let's go see what we got. Alright. Pretty environment. I like that. Sprinting. Nothing in the outhouse. Alright, buildings up there. Now, I have watched little to no content about Road to Vostok, and I've purposefully stayed off of any Reddit threads. I want to kind of experience this for myself and just see what it's all about. Doesn't give you any kind of targeting indicator for when you are searching. I kind of wish it had that. What is that over there? Some kind of boundary? Maybe the map edge? Yeah, you can't get across that. Okay. Let's go back and see if we can find some loot. Okay, let's see what we've got in this house. I have to remember that the doors kind of push you out of the way, and yeah, it looks like they always open out. Nothing in the freezer. Cassette. Well, we'll play Loot Goblin and take everything we can. I have no idea what any of this stuff is used for. looks like I should be able to pick that up. Oh, yep. Come on. Yeah, having a little dot indicator when you're not ADS'd might be nice. At least to have the option to turn something like that on. Be nice to find some more guns. I don't know if anything spawns in these vans or not. Let's see. Okay, so each pair of doors is one bank. I'd wondered about that. Does not look like there is an indicator dot anywhere. Oh wait, I'm turning everything off. It was already on. Does anybody know if anything ever spawns on these beds or under them? Oh good, Kleenexes. Doesn't appear to be anything here. It's just a piece of trash. A little more food and a jacket. was that I heard? Oh shit. Took care of him. Let's see what he's got. We'll wait a second. Can I pick up the gun? Weird. You'd think I'd be able to pick that up. Quite a bit of food. Sounds like we got somebody. Yep, there he is. Wow, they don't mess around, do they? Okay, now we got nothing. No weapons. And we might as well take a nap. Alright, I guess we're doing 0 to hero runs. Alright, let's see what we can find at night. And we'll go back here. Wonder if my dead body stays and I can get my gear back. Alright, so that's a no. Nice backpack. A whole bunch of meds. Food and ammo. Thought he had a gun for a second. Okay, where to now? I think we'll just take our goodies here and get them back to our shelter. We're gonna have to do some short runs and just build up our stockpile. Hopefully we can get another gun. Alright, let's get some of this stuff organized here. Obvious one, let's put some food in the refrigerator. And ammo, medical stuff. Tissues now. I suppose put medical stuff in here. Yep, missed a can of peaches. And we'll put ammo and mags in there. And we'll store those painkillers. Decor mode. I wonder how this works. Alright, I guess we'll play with that later. Let's do... not sure really what I want to do at this point. Alright, how can we store this without taking it back out? I don't want it. Well, that's not what I want to do. Place. Yep, that looks like a good spot. And we'll take a nap. Alright, looks like we need to eat something. Let's see. Here we go. And we'll drink some juice. Alright, another 0 to hero run. Let's check this dead body again, see if anything new spawned here. Well, that was close. Probably pretty stupid to stay right here. Hey, a gun. No ammo. Well, that's not terribly helpful. get a nice little stockpile of food here. That was a gun under there. Oh good, just what I need for the apocalypse, an alarm clock. Duffel bag. Go see what that long building is. Nothing here. Box it. Oh, holy shit. The mother load. Nope, can't nest things. Alright. Take it all. More nails. Come on. There you go. How about a 45 mag? That'd be nice. What the hell's that noise? Oh, it's one of the trader guys.
Ja sitten tavaraa pöydälle. Tupakkamies on aina tupakkamies.
Alright, so let's figure this out. We'll buy a knife. Looks like we have to keep adding stuff. Ooh.
Näin se kauppa käy, kiitos.
Alright, so we got a knife now. Oh, it's a 1911 mag.
Oikein paljon kiitoksia. Koskahan sitä ehtis lomailla.
$4,600 for a Mosin. Alright, so he gives you tasks.
Tiedätkö, aina ei vaan jaksais. Tupakkamies on aina tupakkamies.
Alright, looks like you can only have one quest active at a time. I'm looking for toilet paper. Is there anything else I want while I'm here?
Joku päivä vielä. Kyllä. Näkemiin.
Alright, let's take our haul back to our hideout and call it good for this run. Alright, let's start unloading stuff. eat a bit here and get our stats back up. Drop off our ammo, put the mag in there. Let's see. Gotcha. Scroll wheel. We'll just unload all this stuff that we don't need with us. I don't want to put a blanket on there. And we can put the nails in there. Battery cables. Put a clock on the table. Evidently, I'll drop it right there. We'll just throw it on the couch. And we'll start some clothing stacks here. Yeah. Looks like we better eat something. Now let's do one more run. Let's head back over towards the trader. Oh shit, there's a guy there. Do we run away? Nah, let's see what we can do with this knife. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. And the answer is we cannot get close enough to him to do anything with the knife. Alright, one more run. Alright, let's start on this side this time. Nothing. Well, it's a shitty G7 with no clip and, or excuse me, no magazine and no ammo. Seems like they're being a little stingy right now. Alright, not sure what we're going to use that for, but we'll see. Not sure if coming back over here in the same night is smart or not. Boxes in here with the trader. Let's see what we've got in here. Some more food. Some mustard. And peaches. Carl magazine. See if we can get just a little bit more stuff. And a little bit better Glock. Put that on our belt. And we'll take that, we'll leave that. And put that there to save some room in inventory. Pillow. Pretty sure we need the pillow from one of those quests. Whole bunch of food. Empty. Oh yeah. Mother load. Oh god. Carrying too much weight. what we can get rid of. Really don't want to get rid of that. .5 kg is too much. Let's see, one of these. Okay, so it looks like things you're wearing don't count towards your encumbrance. Yeah. I'm not sure you can jump out windows. Got a full pack. Let's see if we can make it out of here alive. And we're safe. Alright, let's get all this stuff sorted out. Guess we'll have to put this food in here as well until we can get another food specific container. Nice, they auto combine. I like that. Oh yeah, those go in here. Mess kit won't fit there. And we'll put you there. And same thing with the book. Alright, looks like we need magazine before we can use our gun. So it's kind of pointless. And with that, we'll take a look around here. Oh, there's even crafting. So, brewed coffee, soup. I'll have to explore those more later. Looks like we'll need to come up with some sort of heat source. Cooking station. Hot plate battery, battery cables, inverter. Okay. I'll keep my eye out for that stuff. Repair. Tourniquet, splint. Very interesting. And with that, we'll call it quit for there today. See you on the next episode.